I just wanna get back to normal, bending corners like I used to do.
Or good evening, whatever time it may be. How you doing? It's Mr. Choice again here, representing Elevate Oakland, bringing you another video of just how I'm staying creative, how I'm staying inspired, and how you can do the same things during this time. Now, I talked a little earlier about how I started working on an album when we began being sheltered in place. And I want to talk about just the process of how I even got into that. First, I just wanted to express how I was feeling, and I feel it's important for us to always find ways to express how we're feeling. And one of the most simplest ways you can do that is here's a challenge. When you wake up tomorrow morning, or maybe sometime throughout the day, get a pen, get a piece of paper. I always keep a book, a notebook, and it could be any type of notebook. It could be any type of paper. And just write down your thoughts, write down your ideas, write down how you're feeling for 5 minutes. Just take 5 minutes. I might be woke up this morning feeling great, had breakfast. Now I want to get something accomplished. So I just start free flowing, brainstorming anything that comes to my mind. Now, does it have to rhyme? No, it may just be a story. It may just be random words. It may be something funny, it may be something serious, maybe something sad, maybe something happy. Whatever you're feeling in the moment, the goal is just to let it out. And then you get into a practice. We call that a practice. And anything you do continuously, you practice it, you get better at it. So maybe the first day you write something and it's a little crazy, it's all over the place. Then maybe the next time it gets a little more focused and you get better at it the more you do it. So I always try to write every single day. Also, definitely sit at my instrument, piano over there, because I'm a piano player. I play the piano every single day just to get better at it. Anything you do every single day, you'll get better at it. Now, here's another thing that we can do. We can practice using our voice. Our voice is an instrument. If you don't have an instrument at home, there's always things you can do to use your voice to practice. And when I'm working with my students at Parker, or my students at Futures Elementary, or students anywhere in Oakland schools, we always do a warm-up. So maybe I wake up in the morning, maybe I just take that syllable, ooh, ooh. And you can do that without a piano. You can just wake up, or sometime throughout the day, ooh. Just practice a melody, practice a phrase, practice control. A lot of times we might be like, ooh, that doesn't sound too controlled, does it? But if you take a breath, ooh, it's a vocal warm-up. And you can do that with no instrument, with no piano, just at home. Try to get used to doing it in your ear. And sometimes we might even go up what we call a half step. I can do that with no piano. Keep a rhythm. You know what I'm saying? Just practicing melodies. And I know a lot of you have a lot of great melodies. I've heard you singing them. You listen to other songs. It's all in your ear. It's all in your mind. And it's all just about letting it out and practicing. Practice makes perfect, for sure. Now, another way I stay inspired. How do I create these things? Reading. Now, you're like, reading? We got to read for class. I don't want to read more. But actually, reading is really one of the best ways that you can add to your creativity. It gives you vocabulary, it gives you ideas, it gives you thoughts, it expands your minds and your process. Now, as you can see here in my home, got a lot of books. My library is deep. I love my library. I have books about history, I have books about science. Of course, I have books about music because I'm a musician. I have books about history. But when I was younger, I used to just read anything around the house. Maybe it's the newspaper. Maybe it's a magazine. Maybe it's a comic book. Maybe it's just a book that you like that somebody gave you. Maybe it's a book that your parents have or a friend has. Make sure you spend time outside of what you have to read for school. Read something that you like to read, that interests you. And that can also give us ideas and inspire us as well. And of course, just listening to as much music as possible. Try to listen to different music. Try to listen to different genres. I grew up, of course, listening to hip hop and R&B, but I also got into jazz, also got into classical, even reggae or, salsa, or music from all over the world, Brazil, Africa, Middle Eastern. Try to listen to different types of things than what you would normally hear. Maybe it's something that you don't hear on the radio. Maybe it's something you find on the internet. Or maybe ask your parents or relatives, what is your favorite type of music? Who are your favorite artists? And can you share that with me? And we all have so many different tastes, and there's not one thing that's right or better than the other. It's just about listening and expanding our mind. So those are a couple of tips that I want you to work on. Number one, writing, freestyle write. Just write your thoughts for the first 5 minutes of the day. Whenever you wake up and whenever it comes to your mind, grab a piece of paper, write down something for 5 days. Maybe it's a story, maybe it's a poem, maybe it's just random words. But get into the practice of just writing and expressing how you feel in the moment. Another thing, warming up our voice. Ooh, being really serious about it, trying to be controlled about it, trying to breathe while you do it, be focused, and maybe even listen to some of your favorite songs and try to sing along. And that's a good way to learn how to sing melodies as well. Also, reading. Let's make sure we're reading, not just things we got to read at school. We got to read the stuff at school for sure, but also find things that you like to read and other things that may help enhance your vocabulary, help enhance your ideas and your thoughts. It's all about growth. It's all about getting better. Practice makes perfect, and remember those things, and it'll lead you to greatness. So just want to say peace to everybody. Thanks to Elevate Oakland. Make sure you look up Elevate Oakland online, whether it's Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Make sure you check out Kev Choice online. I have a new album, Social Distancing. Go listen to it. I think you might like it. I got some cool songs. Inspired by the community, inspired by Oakland. Much love to you guys, and I'll be seeing you again soon. Check in with Choice. Let's go.
I just wanna get back to normal, bending corners like I used to do. After work, hit uptown and have a sip or two. Tip the bartender a few, I know they needed that.